Well, hey, I'm trying this again. Earlier, let me turn another light on. Earlier, I tried this and my internet, I guess it just wasn't woken up yet because, I don't know, it was about maybe 6 or 6:15 a.m. and it kept shutting off. But trying it again, this is what I told you I would do. I have got the cinnamon and candied tamarind coffee, okay, which I will prepare as a lungo. And I'm going to go ahead. I have got some Splenda half and half brown sugar. I already had a cup this morning because I had to go out and I didn't want to go out without any coffee. Anyhow, so however much of this I put in, it's half as much as what I would put as sugar. And I'm going to put a little bit more because I'm going to make this as a lungo. This is what Ari suggested watching a few days ago because she has relatives from, you know, the Latin American, Caribbean area. And she said that she tried this black with brown sugar and that really tasted good. And I'll tell you what already, I tried it this morning like that earlier, you know, when the internet wouldn't work. It was really delicious. So I wanted to do it here with y'all live. I just got back from my kids, my grandkids' school. They had a Halloween parade. Oh my gosh, each class had a theme. It was adorable. They have a class for 1-year-olds. They even had the 1-year-olds. They have them in they're these orange carts that, or yellow, I can't remember. And each one seats, I think 6 kids, 2 and 2 and 2. And they were adorable. They all had little blue hats, you know, like toboggans with their names on them. Oh my goodness. And then the 2-year-old class, every one of them was dressed in onesies that were like skeletons. And then I don't remember which class did what. One of them had the animals from Noah's Ark. And then I think it was the 3rd grade had, there were like bunches, they have multiple classes in some of the grades. I think the 3rd grade, because I remember my grandson was in that one, each child dressed up as a character from their favorite book. And, oh, I don't remember the other ones, but it was absolutely adorable. It was freezing in the 40s. Good morning, Kevin. It was like maybe, I don't know, 43 degrees or something and windy. But all the parents and grandparents and all stood out there. It was outdoors. And I was so cold that finally I actually started feeling warm. I was so cold. Anyhow, it was worth it though. Oh my gosh. So, Kevin, thanks for joining me. Do you know what I've got here? I've got the cinnamon and candied tamarind coffee for the original line, and I have got brown sugar. Well, it's Splenda half and half, okay? It's half Splenda and half brown sugar. Okay. And I already had some this morning. My internet wasn't working earlier, but now it is. And this is very tasty. Thanks to Ari for having suggested this. It does not need cream or milk or anything. You know, no, I better not. I was thinking maybe I'll add another cup to this, but, you know, that'll be 2 cups. I wonder how much caffeine is in this. You know, There are some websites that list that sort of thing. They don't list it on here. Oh, well. Does it say where the coffee is from, at least? Let's see. No, it does not. But there are probably some websites that do list where the coffee came from. Yeah, anyway. So give this a try. You know, I generally do not drink black coffee, but this is very tasty with brown sugar. You know, I actually did buy some real brown sugar. Oh, listen, I used my oven for the 3rd time since I moved in here at the end of March. I baked banana bread from scratch yesterday. Oh, it was so good. I already had some, though, this morning. I don't want to have another slice. I don't want to overdo it. While I'm experiencing self-restraint, I'm going to exercise it, you know, put it to use. So, yeah, I'll probably have another slice later. Very tasty. Well, I don't have a whole heck of a lot else to say. Kevin is drinking Dunkin' Donut coffee this morning. Kevin, is that stuff you made at home or are you driving through? Well, anyway, I hope that everybody has a good day, a safe Halloween, especially, you know, if you've got kids going out or if you're going to a party or anything. This is as Halloween-y as I get. Jack-o'-lantern earrings. And you know what? I just will add this. Parents, if you need a costume for your kid, I saw the cutest thing online. They took, let's see, do I have one? I don't, well, okay. They took, you know, a lingerie bag, kind of like this stuff, but it had bigger holes in it. It was one of those big kind, you know, more like a laundry bag. And they put holes for the legs, and they put it on their child, you know, and tied it at the neck. And then they took a box of Lipton tea bags and just cut out the front panel, and they hung it from the string, you know, of the tie around the neck so that it looked like a tea bag. Did I describe it well enough? I just thought it was adorable. I love it when people make their own costumes. That's what we used to do when I was growing up. And it was so much part of the fun of Halloween. That, you know, there were some costumes that were for sale in stores, but for the most part, everybody made their own. And that's what we did with my kids for a number of years, whether it was to celebrate All Saints Day or Halloween, you know, with scary stuff. So anyway, yep, I guess that's about it. Happy Halloween. Happy Eve of All Saints. I'll talk to you later.